This video we are going to solve the question from class 10th polynomials exemplar exercise 2.4 question number 6. So let us see the question. For which values of a and b the zeros of q of x equals to x cube plus 2x square plus a are also the zeros of polynomial p of x equals to x raised to power 5 minus x raised to power 4 minus 4x cube plus 3x square plus 3x plus b, and which zeros of p of x are not the zeros of p of x. So let us see, we have given here two polynomials. We have given here p of x of degree 5 and q of x of degree 3, and it is asked that in the question when the zeros of q of x are the zeros of p of x. So that means if the zeros of q of x are going to be the zeros of p of x, that means this q of x must be the factor of p of x. That means when we divide the p of x by q of x, remainder should be 0. So this gives us idea that we must divide the p of x by q of x. So let us start dividing this p of x by q of x. So when we start the dividing this p of x by q of x, let us see the first term of the dividend polynomial is x raised to power 5, and the first term of the divisor polynomial here x raised to power 2. When we divide it, we'll get the quotient as a x square. Sorry, x cube here. Quotient we get here x square. So first quotient we have x square as a quotient. Next, let us see. When we have this x square as a quotient, we multiply the x square with each term of the divisor polynomial. Here it is x cube plus 2x square plus a. When you multiply inside each term of this x square, you will get the terms like x square into x cube, it is equals to x raised to power 5, x square into 2x square, it is equals to 2x raised to power 4, and x square into a, it is equals to ax square. Now we write these terms below the like terms of the dividend polynomial. So we write here x raised to power 5, here we write 2x raised to power 4 plus 2x raised to power 4 plus ax square. So this term is like to what? This square term. So here it is, I am writing plus ax square, and we'll subtract these terms. So when we subtract, the sign of each term is going to change here, and here all terms are going to be the negative. Let us start subtracting these terms now, students. So here x raised to power 5 minus x raised to power 5, it is going to be the 0, minus x raised to power 4 minus 2x raised to 4, so it is going to be the minus 3x raised to power 4, minus 3x raised to power 4. Next, what, look at here, this minus 4x cube, it is going to be as it is here because there is nothing to subtract. Next, what, look at here, this 3x square minus ax square, 3x square minus ax square. When we subtract it, only x square is a common, and this 3 and minus 3 and a is not getting subtracted, so it will be as it is 3 minus a into x square. So the next term we will get as it is here 3 minus a into x square, and the remaining terms, this 3x plus b, will be as it is here downside. Now start dividing the next term here. This minus 3x raised to power 4 divided by what? X cube. When you divide it by x cube, you will get what here? The quotient as this x raised to power 3, here x raised to power 4 will get cancelled, and the quotient is only minus 3x is the quotient. So next quotient we have minus 3x. So we multiply this minus 3x with the whole dividend divisor polynomial, minus 3x into what? X cube plus 2x square plus a. When you multiply it, you will get what? The first term here minus 3x raised to power 4, next minus 3x into 2x square, it is equals to minus 6x cube, minus 6x cube, and here minus 3x into a, so it is equals to minus 3ax. Okay, so we write this again, these like terms below the like terms of the each term of the dividend. So this minus 3x raised to power 4 here below this, minus 3x raised to power 4, minus 6x cube, so it is here below the cubic term, and this a linear term below the linear term. Now let us see, start the subtracting. When we subtract it, the sign of each term is going to be changed here. Here it is plus sign, here it is plus sign, here it is going to be the plus sign, and try to subtract it now. So this minus 3x raised to 4 and plus 3x raised to 4, it is going to be the 0, minus 4x cube plus 6x cube, how much it is? It is going to be the 2x cube, and it is positive 2x cube. This 3 minus a into x square, there is nothing to subtract, so that term will be as it is here, 3 minus a into x square. The next, look at here, this 3x minus 3ax, 3x minus 3ax. In this term, you will see that only what here, sorry, here it is 3x plus 3ax. So here it is only the x is common here, so we take here 3 plus 3a into x. So we get what here? 3 plus 3a into x. and this last term b will be as it is here, plus b. Okay, now start the dividing the third here, this new term here, 2x cube by this x cube. So when we divide this 2x cube by x cube, here x cube get easily cancelled and we get only 2 as a quotient. So we have here plus 2 is the quotient of the next, plus 2 is the quotient of the next next term dividing. So we multiply this 2 with the divisor again. So we multiply this 2 with the divisor, we'll get x cube plus 2x square plus a, and the new terms we will get here 2x into cube, 2x cube, 2 into 2x square, that is 4x square, and 2a as it is 2a. Again write this term below the like terms of each term of this dividend polynomial and try to now look at here, this 2x cube, which is a cubic term below the cubic term. Here it is a quadratic term below the quadratic term, and this is a constant term below the constant term. So again when we subtract it, here it is negative sign, here it is negative sign, here it is going to be the negative sign, and let us try to subtract it. So this 2x cube minus 2x cube get cancelled and it is equals to 0. Next what here, 3 minus a into x square minus 4x square. So let us see here, 3 minus a into x square minus 4x square. So this subtraction is going to be like this, 3 minus a minus 4 into what, x square. So we write here below this 3 minus a minus 4 into x square. This 3 plus 3a into x, there is nothing to subtract, so this term will be as it is here, 3 plus 3a into what, x. And at last we have this b minus 2a as it is, because the subtraction is not possible here. So we write b minus 2a as it is. Okay, now look at here, the first term of the dividend is a quadratic term, and the first term of the dividend polynomial is a cubic term. So in this case this division is not possible, because the degree of the dividend term is going to be the less than the degree of the divisor polynomial. Okay, so this division stops here, but it is told us that this cubic polynomial is going to be the factor of this polynomial of degree 5. That means this remainder should come 0, and this remainder will come 0 only when if the each term of this remainder is going to be the 0. So we consider there are 3 cases. We consider this 3 minus a minus 4 into x square equals to 0. Second, we can consider this 3 plus 3a into x, it is equals to 0. And at last we have b minus 2a equals to 0. If all these 3 are 0, then only this remainder is going to be the 0. And when this remainder is going to be 0, this cubic polynomial is going to be the factor of this polynomial of degree 5. Okay, so we'll try to compare this each term equals to 0, and we'll get the values of a and b there. So when this 3 minus a minus 4 into x square equals to 0, you transpose this x square on right side, it will be a 0 there, and you will get what here, 3 minus a minus 4 equals to 0. When you simplify this 3 minus 4, it is going to be the minus 1, so minus a minus 1 equals to be 0. And you will get what here, minus a equals to 1. That means a equals to minus 1. So the value of a we just found equals to how much? A equals to minus 1. Now look at the next one here. We got here one more, 3 plus 3a into x equals to also 0. So we will try to solve this also. 3 plus 3a into x equals to be a 0. So when you simplify it, when you transpose this x on right side, it will be divided there and it is going to be the 0. So you will get now what? 3 plus 3a equals to 0. When you transpose this 3 on right side, you will get 3a equals to minus 3. That means a equals to minus 3 by 3. And that is equals to minus 1. That means in both cases we found the value of a equals to minus 1, and which is going to be correct, because the value of a is not getting the different, it is same for both things. Okay, now let us try to find out the value of b. How will you find out the value of b? The value of b, we can compare this b minus 2a equals to 0. So we compare here this b minus 2a equals to 0, and already we know the value of a, which is equals to minus 1. We put that there, 2 into minus 1 equals to 0. So let us try to simplify here. Minus 2 into minus 1, it is going to be a plus 2 equals to 0. When you transpose this plus 2 on right side, you will get what here? B equals to minus 2. That means we just found the value of a and b. We got a equals to minus 1 and b equals to what? Minus 2. With this value a equals to minus 1 and b equals to minus 2, this polynomial, a cubic polynomial, and this cubic polynomial is going to be the factor of this polynomial of degree 5. So it was the first task given in the question, that at which values of a and b the q of x is going to be the factor of p of x. So we just found those value, a equals to -1 and b equals to -2. Now next question is asked what, which zeros of p of x are not the zeros of p of x, which zeros of p of x are not the zeros of q of x. Here it is by mistakenly, here it is the word q of x. Okay, so which zeros of p of x are not the zeros of q of x. Now think on this p of x is a polynomial of degree 5. That means that this polynomial will have 5 zeros, or the maximum 5 zeros, and this cubic polynomial will have maximum 3 zeros because its degree is 3. So there are some zeros of p of x which will not be the zeros of q of x. So to find the which zeros of this which zeros of the p of x are not the zeros of this cubic polynomial, let us see with this division we got here. We got here this as a quotient, this x square minus 3x plus 2, and this was the divisor. So with the help of division algorithm of polynomials, we write here this p of x equals to this cubic polynomial into what, this quadratic polynomial which we got in the quotient. Okay, now since the value of a we just got here equals to -1, so we replace it here with the -1. Now to get the zeros of this quadratic polynomial, we'll try to factorize this quadratic polynomial. So let us try to factorize this quadratic polynomial. X square minus 3x plus 2. When you factorize this quadratic polynomial, you will get what here? This x square, as it is x square. Look at here, this middle term is here -3, so addition should come -3, and the last term here plus 2, so multiplication must come here plus 2. So this is addition must come -3, multiplication must come 2. So the numbers are what? -1, -2 are the numbers. If you multiply -1 and -2, you will get positive 2 here. So the splitting will happen in this way, following way: x square minus 1x minus 2x plus 2, isn't it? Now let us see the next. Here we get the x as a common, and in bracket x minus 1. Here also we get what? -2 as a common and x minus 1 in the bracket. So we get two factors. One is x minus 1 and here x minus 2. With these two factors, we can find the two more zeros of this polynomial, zeros of this quadratic polynomial. We can find, hence x equals to 1 and x equals to 2. These are the zeros of this quadratic polynomial. But now, since this quadratic, this p of x, which is a polynomial of degree 5, which will have 5 zeros. Okay, so all the zeros of this p of x are nothing but the zeros of this cubic polynomial and the zeros of this quadratic polynomial. But at the same time, what happens? The zeros of this cubic polynomial and the zeros of this quadratic polynomial are not going to be the same. They are completely different from each other. So that means the zeros of this quadratic polynomial are not the zeros of cubic polynomial. And that is what asked in the question what? That is what it is asking the question what? Which zeros of p of x are not the zeros of q of x? And our answer is what? Our answer is what? X equals to 1 and x equals to 2 are zeros of p of x, but not zeros of what? A q of x. Okay, so with this answer is over here. It was a long answer type question, so I hope that you understood it well. Thank you.